right, man. Yeah. So we back with another one. Welcome back to the Flip Dot Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, Rosenberg, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. Benny Bo. How's it go again? Hold on, we gonna run that back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Flip Dot Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, Rosenberg, Benny Bo, the one with the flow, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you, man. At 3:25. Hey man, we gonna dive right into this Yella Beezy getting released for the Mo 3 murder. Released on a $750,000 bond. We gonna get right into the content. Let's go. Give me 1 second.
This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Dallas rapper Yella Beezy was released from jail after a judge reduced his bond from $2 million to $750,000 after his family testified he couldn't afford the $2 million bond amount. And once the news hit the internet, everybody started laughing at Yella Beezy. Everybody started calling him broke. I'm not one of those people. Because in my eyes, Yellow Beezy played it right. Every street nigga know that once you go to jail, your job is to play broke as hell. They gonna have you fill out paperwork. They gonna get all in your business. They want to know how much money you make a month. And the less you make, the lower your bond will be. It's no doubt in my mind that Yellow Beezy had $200,000 to make that $2 million bond, but he's willing to sit in jail for a week just to get that bond lower. Because y'all guys gotta look at it from this perspective. Yellow Beezy is just not worried about the bond. He worried about legal fees. He got to pay the lawyers. He got to pay these high ass defense attorneys because he is looking at capital murder. It comes with the death penalty. So I'm pretty sure Yellow Beezy's finna go broke trying to defend himself on this case. Now let me say this: Yellow Beezy put his own self in this situation. Yellow Beezy is the reason he's in jail. Everybody know that the moment Mo 3 was killed, everybody pointed the finger at Yellow Beezy. Everybody was speculating. Everybody gave out their theories. Everybody was on the internet guessing. And everybody always said it was him and it was Trap Boy Freddy. So why would you take your stupid ass to the bank and withdraw $40,000? I done been to the bank before. I was just at the bank 2 months ago. I withdrew $22,000 to buy a new car. They had me come in. They had me fill out paperwork. They had managers on site. I had to sign some shit. They marked all the money. So Yellow Beezy, you should have known that the money was being tracked. You should have known if you become a suspect in this Mo 3 murder, they gonna go back to that surveillance video if you withdrawing the money. I'm pretty sure they got video on your stupid ass. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna read this article about Yellow Beezy getting released at 10:04 a.m. this morning, and we're gonna break it down some more. They did get some more details about his case. Let's go. Boom! Here's the article. It says Yellow Beezy charged with capital murder in the death of fellow rapper Mo 3 out on bail after bond reduction. Let's continue reading. Dallas rapper Yellow Beezy, who faces a capital murder charge for allegedly hiring a hitman to kill his fellow rapper and former friend turned rival Mo 3 in 2020, was released on bail Friday morning after a Dallas judge reduced his bond Thursday. Records show the rapper, whose real name is Marquise Conway, bonded out at 10:04 a.m. Friday. Judge Gracie Lewis ruled that Yellow Beezy would have his bond reduced from $2 million to $750,000 following testimony during a bond hearing, adding the condition that he have no contact, direct or indirect, with any victim, witness, or co-defendant in the case. She said, I wanted to be very, very clear, Mr. Conway, that you are not to have contact, direct or indirect, no threaten or harass of any victim, witness, or co-defendant, Lewis said. The hearing was attended by some of Yellow Beezy relatives and included testimony from his grandmother, who argued he was unable to post the $2 million bond. Now, it's video of his granny hopping her ass on the stand, and she held it down like a G. She was like, if my grandson can pay this $2 million bond, he would be out on bond. He sat in jail 8 days. He can't afford it, Your Honor. And that would have everybody laugh. Everybody would say, I thought Yellow Beezy was a baller. I thought Yellow Beezy had that bank account. He always posted on IG doing the money sleeve. He always standing in front of new cars. And I knew these rapper lifestyles was bullshit. Now I'm not saying Yellow Beezy is broke. I think he had $200,000. He just didn't want to pay that high ass bond amount. He thinking about lawyer fee. It's kind of like if you got $2,000, your family member asks you, "Can you give them $1,200 because rent is due?" You got the money, but you ain't really got it to give it away. Like you give her that money, you on your last leg. That's how Yellow Beezy looking at this situation. Yes, I can pay this bond amount, but if I put $200,000 toward my bond, I'm kind of frugal as hell when it comes to the legal fees. I'm gonna have to shortchange a motherfucker, right? So that's how Yellow Beezy is looking at it, and that's a smart way to look at it. Sit in jail them 8 days. I'm pretty sure his lawyer advised him it's gonna look good. You sat in jail 8 days. You willing to sit it out? We're gonna act broke. We're gonna have your family testify that you don't have this money. We're gonna try to get this bond reduced, and he was successful with getting the bond reduced. Let's continue reading. During the hearing, prosecutors showed a video depicting the moment someone fired shots at Mo 3 on I-35. While Lewis reduced Yellow Beezy's bond signed like an evidence, she also admonished him. The biggest consideration was the offense. The severity of this particular offense is pretty egregious to watch that video, but the court also took into consideration the evidence or lack of evidence the state presented. Now, let me say this. I'm about to play this video of his granny on the stand. She's testifying. She's saying her grandson is broke. He don't really have it like that. Can y'all please get the bond reduced? If y'all get it reduced, we be sure to come up with the money. I'm gonna play that, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you who the snitches really is in this case. Let's go.
And he has houses in other states, correct?
I'm not aware of that.
Are you aware of him paying and helping to support other individuals in the family and also extended family and friends?
I'm not into his business like that.
You agree with me that your grandson is substantially well off, correct?
He might used to be, but if he could make a $2 million bond, he'd be out.
Now, let's stop it right there. You hear what the granny said. The man is trying to catch her up. He said, you agree that your grandson is well off. Granny say he used to be. If he can make that $2 million bond, his ass would be out right now. You see, he had his ass in jail for 8 days. My baby ain't got it like that. So that looks good. And you can tell Granny is sharp. You can tell she knows the
You know,
system.
so
You can
Granny
tell
real
she knows
one for
exactly
that,
what to
but
say. Because I'm going to be honest
she
about
did
this
her
whole
thing
situation. After seeing Granny testimony, even I was thinking to myself, damn, maybe this nigga is broke. Maybe this nigga ain't got it like we think he got it. Granny sitting up there, she's looking him in the eyes. She's quick-witted. She's firing off the questions. It seems like she rehearsed good as hell for this. Granny held it down. She got street smarts. And Granny is a soldier. She got that bond reduced based off her testimony. Hey, look, this nigga broke. He been helping family. He used to have it, but nigga, that's on me. It's 7 to 8 years ago. See, we keep thinking Yella Beezy is some recent rapper. Yella Beezy ain't really popping like that no more. We tend to forget that That's On Me was like 7 years ago. I'm gonna tell you how far Yella Beezy fell off. He has a song with Lil Wayne. That shit barely got 2 million views. You get what I'm saying? Lil Wayne one of the best rappers ever. No matter what he's on, everybody gonna listen to it. That song was hot garbage. It was trash as hell. If Lil Wayne couldn't save your song, if Lil Wayne couldn't save your career, brother, you just ain't got it no more. And I think that's what we have to understand. Yes, Yellow Beezy used to be hot, but nigga, it's 2025. This nigga is 33 years old now. He ain't the same 25-year-old singing That's On Me. That money that came and went about 3 or 4 times. Let's be honest about this situation. Rap money don't last long because it's a certain lifestyle you gotta live. It's a certain image you gotta portray. So that money be quick, fast, and hurry. He ain't no athlete. Athletes sign a 7-year, $280 million deal. Rappers ain't getting that money like that. Matter of fact, they never get money like that. Why do you think these rappers be rapping for 15 years and drop 12 studio albums that went platinum? And you look at their network, them network be $4 million. So yeah, Yellow Beezy ain't got it like that, man. So let's continue.
Would you agree with me, though, that there's a difference between can, want to, and choosing not to?
I'm aware of all of those things, but I know he don't want to be in here, so I know if he could afford it, he'd be out.
So yeah, Granny held it down. She really testified real well, and she's the reason why this bond was reduced. She successfully um explained how he has no more money. Now let me say this, because a lot of people been talking about the snitch in the Yella Beezy case. A lot of people been saying Keywan White is the snitch. A lot of people
Yes,
has
they
been
have.
saying the shooter is the snitch. Keywan White gave up Yella Beezy. It's over with for Yella Beezy. Did you hear what the state said? That judge looked at the prosecutors and said, I'm reducing his bond because y'all ain't really got no evidence. Y'all got a bunch of he say, she say shit. It ain't strong enough. So I'm reducing this bond. Rightfully so. Because I'm going to say this. Y'all assuming that Keywan White is the snitch. I don't think it's Keywan White. Because I'm paying attention how everybody's talking. When you hear the prosecutor speak, we got a star witness that can testify Keywan White received the money. We got a star witness that overheard the conversation. That's not Keywan White. If Keywan White was a star witness, they'll be saying, we got the shooter admitting that Yellow Beezy paid him the money. We got a motive that the shooter is telling us Yellow Beezy paid him the money, and that's why he gunned down Mo 3 on the freeway. But if you listen to Keywan White, if you pay attention to him, he's still maintaining his innocence. So how can he be the star witness if the dude is saying I'm innocent? I think the star witness is Devin Brown. Because you got to remember, he got the short end of the stick at the beginning of the case. Y'all remember when they first got arrested? Everybody was acting like Devin Brown was the mastermind. Remember they came out with the motive? They had Devin Brown picture all on the internet. They was like, this nigga killed Mo 3 because Mo 3 was banging his baby mama. This nigga was
Yeah, they
so
did.
mad at
They
Mo
put that
3
as the
for banging
narrative.
his baby mama that he recruited Keywan White to take out Mo 3. So everybody was looking at him as the mastermind. Everybody accepted that motive. Everybody moved on with their lives. And I think Devin Brown was like, wait a minute, hold up. Y'all ain't finna just throw this shit on me. I ain't signed up for this shit. Wait a minute. Keywan White did this shit because Yellow Beezy paid him. So he looking on the bright side, man. This might be a way I can get my time reduced. I'm not the mastermind they think. I'm not the brains of the operation. That's not the real motive. The reason why Mo 3 is dead is because he tried to kill Yellow Beezy on the tollway. That's how Devin Brown is looking at this situation. And I'm going to prove it. Listen very closely to what they said in court and the words they are using when they describing this star witness. Take a listen to this. Listen very closely.
To Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment.
You hear that? The witness sounded like a third party. He sounded like a dude that didn't really have direct conversation with Yellow Bees or anything about payment. It sounded like he overheard some shit. Cause looking at the words he's saying, the witness can testify the amount of money to be paid. He didn't say the witness can testify the amount of money he received for the murder of Mo 3. Then he also said the witness can testify that Yellow Beezy was one of the people responsible for payments. So it sounds like the star witness knows some things, but he doesn't know everything. Because the star witness do everything, he'll have everybody ass locked up that received payment. But he said, I know for a fact Yellow Beezy was one of the dudes that received that took payment and gave it to Keywan White. Let's listen some more.
A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. The state's witness will testify that Keywan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit Number 1, the probable cause, which is before this court. The state's witness would also testify that Keywan White, or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Keywan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on November 11th of 2020.
Do you hear that? He said a star witness would testify that Keywan White killed Mo 3. And if you hear Keywan White latest interview, he is saying he's innocent. He is saying
Yeah,
the
he did
guy in
say
the
he's
video is
innocent.
too tall. He got tattoos on his neck. That's not me. So if Keywan White was indeed the star witness, he's basically admitting that he's guilty. And I don't think Keywan White is doing that. I think Keywan White is in denial. I think Keywan White gonna take it to trial and say, hey, y'all say I killed Mo 3? Prove it. Yeah, y'all say y'all got cell phone evidence, but can y'all really prove that it was me shooting at Mo 3 on the freeway? I think that's the route Keywan White is taking. I think Devin Brown is telling everything. I think Devin Brown is the reason that Yellow Beezy is locked up. Because think about it like this. The judge looked at the prosecutors. She said, y'all evidence is weak as hell. She looked at the state. She like, y'all evidence on some weak shit. This on he say, she say shit. If Keywan White was the star witness, Yellow Beezy would be cooked. The evidence will be strong. You got somebody admitting to killing Mo 3. You got somebody saying I was on the highway, and then you got somebody saying Yellow Beezy paid me to do it. That's strong evidence. Ain't nothing weak about that evidence. But when you got Devin Brown saying Keywan White did it for Yellow Beezy paid him $40,000, and you got Keywan White saying, I don't know what the hell he talking about. Yellow Beezy ain't paying me shit. I didn't even kill Mo 3. That what makes Devin Brown evidence looks weak. I'm just being honest with you guys. But let's continue.
Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal. These records would
Yeah, this might be
correspond
the last video, y'all.
to the exact amount
So I still gotta
which the state's witness
do
would
something in the
testify
morning.
to.
And that's why I'm looking at Yellow Beezy as a dumbass. You gonna withdraw $40,000 days after Mo 3 being killed. It's a high profile case. Everybody's talking about it. You should have had your ass nowhere near the bank. I would have told Keywan White and Devin Brown, hey man, I can't go to the bank right now. Y'all two niggas just gonna have to wait till I get a little show money. I'm gonna try to get the money from a third party, but I can't go to my bank right now. Respect it. I'm gonna give y'all money. Let me do a few shows. I'm gonna give y'all direct money right from the show. Here y'all go. But I can't go to the bank. That's all he had to say. But he went to the bank when he knew he was being watched. He knew that shit was gonna show up. That was just stupid as hell. I'm starting to think I'm the street nigga. Everybody always say, "Oh, cut, stay out of the streets business." Y'all lucky I ain't no criminal. Oh, y'all be in danger. Y'all lucky I chose the blog. If I were really with the shits, I'd be the baddest motherfucker on the planet. I'm just being real with y'all. Now, a lot of people are saying that was a Keywan White on the Mo 3 footage. Because you know the Mo 3 footage has been released. It's crystal clear. And a lot of people are saying, man, the dude with the chopper, the dude that was chasing down Mo 3, he's too tall. He don't really look like Keywan White. His mannerisms not the same as Keywan White. I might be in the minority, but I think that's Keywan White. Because the law ain't just
I don't
saying
know.
it's
It kind of
Keywan
looks
White.
like him,
They
but I
saying, I'm
don't
pretty
know
sure
for
they got
sure, though. You feel me?
camera footage. They probably got video footage of him at a gas station or something wearing that same exact clothing. They ain't just looking at the nigga running on the highway and say, hey, I think that's Keywan White. They got to piece that shit together. And I'm pretty sure they got evidence against them and other camera footage against them. But anyway, I'm going to play that audio. I'm going to play that video, and we're going to see is that Keywan White. Because a lot of people saying that don't look nothing like Keywan White. So let's look at it real fast. Boom. Here's go to footage. That's Mo 3 driving in the Gold Honda. That's Keywan White allegedly in the black Camaro trying to run him off the road. Mo 3 stops his vehicle. He's getting ready to hop out because he don't know what's going on at this time. Now, some people think Keywan White already started shooting at Mo 3. I don't think so. I don't believe Keywan White has fired a shot at Mo 3 yet. Because think about it like this. If somebody is shooting at you, you ain't just going to casually pull over and jog to the passenger side of the vehicle all nonchalant. Mo 3 is still checking out the scene. If somebody was already shooting at you, you gonna pull that car over and get the hell out of Dodge. You ain't trying to retrieve no weapon. You ain't trying to go to the passenger side because you know you don't have that much time. Somebody is trying to kill you. Your life is on the clock. So that lets me know that Keywan White hasn't fired a single shot at Mo3. I don't think anything was wrong with Mo3 vehicle. He just seen a nigga trying to run him off the road, and Mo3 like, wait a minute, hold up. You want to get gangster? I'm ready to shoot it out on this freeway. That's Mo3 mindset. So that's why everybody was like, why he stopped the car? Because Mo3 was a gangster. He wanted to have a gangster party in the middle of the freeway. Let's continue. See, if he's already getting shot at, look at that light ass jog. He's jogging like a motherfucker. He ain't moving fast enough for me. Somebody was shooting at you. You trying to haul ass to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Now, once he see that weapon, he's firing at him now. Now Mo3 ran. Keywan White chased him down. Let's stop it right there. Because everybody's saying that dude is too tall to be Keywan White. Keywan White ain't nothing but 5'9". He a small, frail nigga. Look how big that motherfucker is on that video. He's about 6'2", 6'3". And I'm going to just say this. That video can make anybody look tall. Shit, hell, Mo3 looked tall on that video. Mo3 ain't nothing like a 5'4", 5'5" nigga. On that video, Mo3 looked about 5'10", 5'11". So I think that video is making Keywan White look taller than he really is. You know how videos are. You can't really judge a video and pinpoint a motherfucker height. Let's just be real about that situation. So yes, I agree that Keywan White do look kind of tall in this video, but it's just the way the video is positioned. It's just the angle. It got Keywan White looking about 6'3", 6'4", and we know that's not the case. So yeah, man, I think that was Keywan White. I'm not one of them bloggers with the conspiracy. That's Hot Boy West and nah, nigga, that's Keywan White. I'm pretty sure the police got his cell phone data on that freeway at the time of the shooting. Those are facts. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment, share this video. I love you guys. Peace.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so I know you're there. So I go to you in the snare, man. Hold on.
Today from $2 million to $750,000.
The bond hearing was this morning for Yella Beezy, whose real name is Marquise Conway. Fox 4's Sean Rabb in studio now.
Wait. Boom.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E, the reason you see.
Yella Beezy, I don't know we talking. I'm in Arizona.
Yo, hey man, check it, man. Hey, make sure you gotta like, subscribe to the channel, man. Man, I'm looking at Yella Beezy, and it looks to me, I'm seeing him in Arizona. He just shouted it out at the end. You just seen that. World Star just posted it about an hour ago. Say he was there performing on the 3rd. I think, yeah. Well, he was in Arizona. So, OG, I told you when he come out, he's going back to work.
Oh, you said it. He got his ass out of Texas. The thing about it, he in Arizona. How come he didn't take Freddie with him?
Well, I don't know if Freddie and him even hanging right now. He's posted all over his page, but he definitely was in Arizona. And I told you what Yella Beezy needs to do now that he's out is try and make we work, man. Make some money. He's gonna need some money to fight this case, man. And there's a lot of people saying that he might walk away. Some people saying he might beat this case, man. There's a lot of people saying he's gonna beat it. There's a lot of people that said he can't beat it because there's too many people talking. I don't know what to think. I just know that if he do his music and he get out there and don't set depressed, you'll find out that he'll be making some money. He'll be able to fight the case. And I think OG is going to end up going to trial. What do you think?
On to the next one. We'll do one more video.
Because I mean, it's a preponderance of evidence
till the early moon.
2 live witnesses that's giving up information about money being passed, telephone conversations, allegedly, and a lot of implications. And they done came down from prison IDing somebody that carries a lot.
But I mean, I really feel like it's not Keywan White.
You know?
It's the other person. There's a lot of speculation to this whole thing with the Yella Beezy thing. They've been talking about it since last year, so I mean, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Continue till doomsday.
Man, it was another guy that came, and we didn't even really talk about it, but
My bad, yo.
it was another guy that was ended up being implicated in this. Jerry Lynn Johnson, a member of Jerry Lynn Johnson was named as a Mo3 shooter as well. And me and you talked about it. GRC member. What do you think about it when they start? And I believe he's in federal custody as well. He's already locked up. So, but what do you think about when they start charging? Is that another shaking of the tree, or they got something on this guy to be bringing him back and saying he's charged with this murder as well, right?
They just rattling. The boys say he up in there starving. They make it. And anytime you tell somebody, they may say I'm gay. Like, what is you saying?
You know, like Keywan White.
That's Keywan. Oh, that's Keywan, huh?
Yeah, the one that's in jail, the one that you seen on the one we was looking at. I sent you the deal where they was sitting up looking at the camera from the feds last night, and they was talking to the camera, and his hair was braided up, and he said, he said a lot of stuff. He basically was pretty much telling them, hey, I'm ready to go to court. I'm ready to get in there.
I'm coming down. I'm starving. I can't get no canteen. I'm doing bad. Y'all out there. So I may even get $1 million.
It's crazy, but I think he's in the mood to say what he got to say to try to prove whatever he's trying to prove. He also made a statement that he wasn't. It didn't look too like he was headed home or nothing. But he did say he wanted a suit. He wanted a nice suit, something very nice to wear. And he's coming to court, and he's taking it all away too. So he seemed like he feel like he ain't got nothing to lose. I'm gonna take it all away. I'm gonna turn it up. The motor already running.
He said, I ain't got no family, nobody looking out for me. Whoever I thought was my partners, y'all in turn. So I done got with this lawyer, and we got an issue, and we gonna turn something. I can be a millionaire. Charlie Manson did it, so why can't he?
Well, when I look at even Jerry Lynn, the guy that they bringing home on his Instagram, when you look up the following Yella and him, they follow each other on Instagram, and they looking at all that stuff, man.
All of that, everything tied, anything they can tie together.
Yeah, it's crazy to me because, like I said, I didn't ever even, I didn't put two and two together. I've had people come on the show. They say this or that, I sit down with Yella and basically talk to him about the music, and I really didn't go in the Mo3 thing too deep. We did speak about it. I didn't even put that part of the interview out. You know what I mean? I really never have even dropped it. You have to be a member to even see it, but it's definitely a part there where you should be able to see, like, pretty much if everything that we talked about, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I still at that time when I was talking to him I didn't have a clue of them having a case on him, or because the way the federal cases work, they've been watching for years. They ain't just start watching. When they come at you, they've been watching for a long time, right?
Yeah, they do it 24/7. That's all they do. And they check every cubby hole with this wiretapping, with the Facebook, in prison, talking on the phone. We tell on ourselves so much only that for the convenience of a phone, you get yourself a life sentence.
People on the phones, putting money on certain people's books in prison. The way the money being transferred, they'll have all them documents pulled up when they get.
That's a paper chase, right there.
Yeah,
you left a paper trail. All of that stuff is documented. Ain't nothing slick.
Man, like I said, man, I hate this for the whole city of Dallas for sure, and I hate this for those families, those kids. That's so important when you think about it. They, both sides. It's tough.
So he in the AZ turning up.
In Arizona, according to this video that I got playing, man, and he up there singing, and it look like he's doing his thing. He's back. He got to work. I told you that when me and you was talking about it. He got to work. It ain't no. And I'm looking for some new music too. It's gonna be some new music. He gonna drop some new music. I just don't think he can lay down at this point. I think now you got to dive all the way in, make some good music. People like, well, who gonna buy his music? He got a core fan base. So if he's streaming music, he got a platinum song, a double platinum now. At the end of the day, they streaming that music. And believe it or not, this is the perfect time to hit, because if you hit at them now, they all watching you. So what better time to hit than now? Everybody got their eyes on you, trying to see what you're doing and what you said and how they can pin you to it. You got to, and that's one thing I can't say about Rainwater. Like, he's the type of dude that he don't care whether it's good press or bad press. He's keeping the press on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rainwater.
But Yella, man, like I said, Arizona, they seemed like they were having a good time. Everybody was dancing to the music. World Star just posted it. Y'all can go over there and check it out on World Star. But I definitely say, I think he's making the right move. I said this when he was locked up. When you get out, you need to go to work. Ain't no sense in not working now. You got a whole case to fight, and you got to be fighting for some years, and you're going to need money to supply that fight. You know what I'm saying? You got your money right, you can fight.
Working,
but at the end of the day, I don't know which way this is going to go. Guys, get in the comments. Do y'all think he'll be okay traveling? Do you think people going to show up, support him, even though he got this murder for hire case that he's fighting against right now? Let us know in the comments. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
All right, and we gonna do just one quick one.
Breaking: rapper Yella Beezy just walked free after dropping $750,000 in cash for his bond in a shocking murder case. The Dallas star was locked up for allegedly orchestrating the broad daylight highway, killing a
Appreciate it, bro.
03 back in 2020.
Shit,
Surveillance footage caught the whole
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
being chased
I'm
down
getting
on foot
pretty
before being
tired,
gunned
bro,
down on a busy
but
interstate.
I'm gonna do this one.
Prosecutors say Beezy hired a guy named Q and White to do the job. But Beezy's saying, nah, not me, pleading not guilty to all charges. His bond was originally set at $2 million, but a judge knocked it down yesterday. Now he's back on the streets looking calm and collected.
Probably like 2 more videos, bro. No, probably out here. Like 2 more videos on this one.
But this story's far from over.
And after
We're all
that,
waiting to see what
I'll
happens
do the
next.
rest later on today.
Now, social media is blowing up with fans and critics divided. Some are showing love and support for Beezy, while others are questioning how he got caught up in this mess. Back in the spotlight,
Hell
Beezy
yeah,
stays
man. I
quiet
gotta
on
get
the
you
details,
rest, man.
but still
Gotta
pushing
get my
his
rest.
music and career forward. He's been spotted at the studio showing he's ready to drop new tracks soon. People are buzzing about what this means for the Dallas rap scene. Will Beezy bounce back bigger than ever or face more heat? And don't forget Q and White, the guy prosecutors say actually pulled the trigger. His trial's still on the horizon, adding more twists to this crazy story. Stay tuned, because this saga's only just heating up.
All right. We got. Give me 1 second.
What's up with the YouTube? So we back with an update on Yella.
Nah.
Thanks for staying with us here on Live.
What's up, fam? What's up, fam? This your boy, Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and
says that they were talking about Lil Baby and people, and
Oh no.
Hey, what do with y'all switching and putting y'all to all y'all favorite rappers and slaves like first and little favorite don't.
Hold on. What the fuck was that? I don't know. Trying to see if there's anything on it, else on it really. Anybody else that really Let's see. Hold on real quick. That's low on the shit. Flacco has a video on it. Is it,
Yella Beezy was arrested yesterday in the murder for hire of Mo3, and the police are saying that he's the one who put the money on Mo3's.
wait. Nah. This should be one about him being free. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I don't know what the fuck that was. Hold on. It was like right.
Yeah, we on.
Let's talk 1-on-1.
Person makes little favorite done for y'all first. Please like, comment, subscribe to the video, hit the notification bell as well. That'd be great. So channel put y'all to this story. Now today we'll be talking about the rapper known as Yella Beezy. As 8 days ago, this man was apprehended. This arrest having taken place on March 20th, and the following day, on March 21st, Yella Beezy will be charged with capital murder. Yella Beezy is believed to have committed murder for hire, as the rapper is being accused of having hired a hitman known as Kawan White to kill the rapper known as Mo3. Following the charge being given to the rapper Yella Beezy, his bond was set at $2 million. However, today, the rapper was free from confinement on a $750,000 bond. As the day prior, yesterday on Thursday, a bond reduction hearing was held, in which the $2 million bond was able to be reduced to $750,000 after a decision was reached. The hitman known as Kawan White, responsible for the death of Mo3, is believed to be a star witness in the case against Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy, going by the real name of Marquise Conway, was arrested in Dallas, Texas. On the day of November 11th, in the year 2020, the hitman Kawan White had trailed Mo3 in his vehicle on the Texas interstate. Footage was also released of this incident, and it is being said that the hitman Kawan White had shot out Mo3's tires. Once Mo3's car stopped on the highway, he had gotten out of it and tried to get to the passenger seat. After circling around his vehicle, he would open his passenger door, and it seems as if he was searching for something. But Kawan White had exited his vehicle, and Mo3 had attempted to flee. Now, the rest of the incident could not be seen on camera, but Kawan White could lastly be seen chasing Mo3. Mo3 is being said to have lost his life after being shot in his back repeatedly. Kawan White, following the murder, will be placed into confinement just a month later. Kawan White, according to reports, is currently serving a 9-year prison sentence for firearm-related offenses connected to the shooting. Yella Beezy was being held at the Dallas County Jail prior to his release from imprisonment. Yella Beezy's attorney, Toby Shook, has spoken on the rapper's emotions to TMZ. The attorney, when consulting TMZ, said Yella feels relieved to be released. I can't comment any further on his plans. Now, Yella Beezy's grandmother was in attendance of the bond reduction hearing. She played a key role in this hearing, and she would testify and make sure that the bond was reduced. This was done by her testifying about the rapper Yella Beezy's financial situation. The judge, Gracie Lewis, will file the bond conditions with the Dallas County clerk today on March 28th. The judge will give the order to Yella Beezy to remain in Dallas and Denton counties. If Yella Beezy ever made the decision to travel outside the county, then he would have to gain approval from the court. The rapper's phone number and address, now that he's been granted bond, will remain confidential and sealed. Yella Beezy is also prohibited from getting into any formal contact with any witnesses or victims. Prosecutors have alleged that Yella Beezy had paid his hitman Kawan White $40,000 to carry out the murder of Mo3. But yeah, let's go. Cap out, you know, what y'all think in the comments. What do you all think of Yella Beezy's $2 million bond being reduced to just $750,000? Were you all surprised to see Yella Beezy free from confinement just 8 days after he had been placed into incarceration for his alleged involvement with the death of Mo3? And to cap that off, how long do you all think it will take for Yella Beezy's case to reach its verdict in court? Let all that be known in the comments, yeah. That's gonna do it. I'm out.
I guess it's a Swish Entertainment. Check them out. All right, man. We gonna be back at y'all in a couple hours, man. Not enough over here, man. But we gonna be back at you in a couple hours, man. That's for sure. So yeah, man. Peace. And until the next one, hit that like button, hit that comment, hit that like button, make a comment, hit that share button, hit that sub button, become part of the Flip Thoughts family, and hit that notification bell so I know y'all there so I could throw it to you when it's in the air, man. We out. Peace.